Ahakoa e mate nui te kaute mo te iwi Māori, ko te nuinga o te wā kaore I te tino kitea e ngā tākuta. Ko ia a tākuta Peter Gao rāua ko kai ako hauora a Vicky Harris, e uana ki te whakamōhio I ngā kino te mate kaute nei kaore I te whakapai.
I think it's been a great clinic out here. You can already see the sort of the results and the new enthusiasm to not just take it for granted, but there's something that can be done about gout. And people are taking the medication because they understand why they have to take it.
A little sample.
So that's similar to what the fluid is inside a joint, and what I'll show later on is that when it cools, which is like in the big toe where it's cool, and with a high concentration of uric acid, that when you click it, which is the same as kicking your toe, it will actually crystallise and lets out heat, and it's quite a good example of what happens in your joint when it crystallises.
Come in. Okay, Peter, you remember Dr. Kia?
Kia ora, Peter.
And his new specialist, Ezra.
Ahakoa e mate nui te kaute mo te iwi Māori, ko te nuinga o te wā kaore I te tino whakamātauria e ngā tākuta. Ko ia a tākuta Peter Gao, rāua ko te kai ako hauora a Vicky Harris e uana ki te whakamōhio I ngā kino te mate kaute nei kaore I te whakapai.
Well, I've actually found that one of the factors in success of men with their gout is having a good woman who sort of reminds them of the need to take the medication.
I would say two even better.
So what the allopurinol does is it reduces the concentration of the uric acid within the joints, and when that's low, the fluid doesn't crystallise as well. And I got a demonstration of how that works with it's a thing that's used as a hand warmer. This is the fluid in your joint, and you click it like that as though you've had kicked the toe, and you can see how the crystals are forming. And if you just want to feel that, it actually starts feeling warm.
Yeah, that's exactly how it feels.
And so that's the way the fluid, which is sitting there minding its own business, crystallises because it's so concentrated. Now with the allopurinol, what happens is that the concentration becomes less of the uric acid. So even when you kick it or have chromoanol, then it doesn't trigger off that same response because the concentration of the uric acid isn't as high.
No, but at the clinic here. Okay. Oh.
Ko whakatū I nei wānanga, kia mōhio mai ai ngā tāngata he aha te kaute.
I roto tēnei āhuatanga, he aha te roa. 20 years, ka tahi anō ka tāti, we just started. I muri mai I tō matu, I mua I tō matu paukai.
Oh, Mangatai, in October?
Ai, ka tahi anō ka tāti. I konei au I papakura nei, ia ratura.
Ai.
Nā, I konei au matu wiki. E mamai, tērā ko tēnei. Te mawai me konei, nā, ka piki ake ki te wāwai kato. Kino te mamai, karau kaha ki te haere. Eno, ko pirangi au ki te ngau ki haere. Ki rungi te papa.
It's so painful.
Ai, kia ora. Karau, moi o ātu kaut.
Taumaha tonu, ngā whakaro, mō te mamai.
Mehemea he moate te whakamātau me te whakapai I te mate kaute, ka ngāwari ake te mamai ka pā ki a koe me tō whānau.
If you delay too long, then it can get harder and harder to get it under control.
Once the pain set in, I just wouldn't let him carry on with the pain. I kept taking him to the doctor, and if it didn't get better within 2 days, I took him back and I just made sure that he was able to get onto the right medication.
Have you got family members with it?
Yes, my father suffers from gout, but he suffers it a lot worse than I do. Sometimes when he's come down from north, he's taken our medication to help alleviate the pain that he goes through.
Gout is more frequent in Maori than in other populations, along with Pacific people. It's due to the fact that there's a genetic difference in Maori, which means they don't clear the uric acid from the kidney as much. And other factors include probably large muscle bulk in Maori, which breaks down into uric acid as well.
Kia pai ai te kaute a Richard, kua tika tana kai me te whakapakari o tana tinana. Kua kaha hoki te tautoko o tana whānau me te kai ia rā o te rongoa allopurinol. E rua ngā wā o te wiki a Richard haere ai ki te whare korikori tinana.
Pai kia koe haere mai ki konei ki te...
Me mai teisi kia kāne atau te huku mai.
Ai.
Some people get one attack of gout and it may be a while before the next attack occurs. Now, in those people, what we like to do is talk about the lifestyle factors. You know, are the foods that you're eating, should you be exercising a bit more? If your muscles are fitter, then they'll get, the uric acid will become lower as a result of those lifestyle things. If you lose some weight and cut some of the foods out of your diet. So we try doing that first, but we also talk about what medication is available in the future.
We'll see you next week. Thank you, Tracy.
When I do go to the clinics, like for instance out at Papakura and Te Puia, if there's any whānau members with the patient, I invite them in to have a kōrero so that the whole whānau gets a basic understanding about the gout.
Oh, kia ora Dickie, how are you?
Pai, ka boy. Yeah, pai.
How did you go at the gym today?
Oh, ka hangingi an.
So how long have you been exercising for? You know, you've changed your whole lifestyle because of your mate.
Oh, fix me.
How long? There?
Ai, ko kōrero te tākutu kia, ka wepanga atu ngā kai Māori ki waho. Me kai. Ngari me ata kai, ne? Me ata kai. Ai, be careful of what we eat because you can still eat the Māori kai, you know. There's nothing wrong with it. It's how you eat it. The dosage means a lot. Before, we used to forget about the dosage and, of course, we ate and drank and we were good at it. But then you pay for all that good you had later on in life.
Kua taurawa ngā rā mahi mō Richard, e ngā rā e toru o te wiki ia mahi ai ki runga I te mihini dialysis, nā tana mukopuna ia I awhina.
Well, it's 7 o'clock, he'll get up, take his medications and have breakfast, and then he'll do a little bit of his crosswords. And then if it's a Monday or Wednesday, Friday, he'll go, I'll make his lunch, get ready for dialysis, and he's on there for 4.5 hours.
Ko taua āhuatanga nō mo te kai korikori tinana me te kai rongoa. E mea ngāwari ake ko te piri I ngā pēke whewhe. Pātaihia tō kai kēmihi mo ngā kōrero whakamārama.
Tuesdays and Saturdays and Sundays, get up early and we'll go forth to the mailbox and back. If he's well, he'll go to the gym and then come back, have some lunch, and then he would have a little nap until dinner time.
He mahi ua ki te tiaki tangata tūroro. Engari, mena kei reira te whānau ki te tautoko i a koe māma no I ho ngā mea katoa.